welcome to 2024. I am Leanne, and if I were you, I would stay tuned because today I've got a fantastic project for you that is going to take you less than an afternoon to complete. It's super simple. We're going to be making an end table out of 2 wooden boxes that I found at Galmar. And like I said, dead simple, and I'm going to show you how to change it up so that it suits your space and your decor absolutely perfectly. Right, so let's go through the equipment that we're going to need for this project. I found at Galmar these sort of cottagecore whitewashed vegetable boxes. These are the 500 units and I've gotten 2 of them. Then these beautiful Queen Anne legs. But guys, do yourself a favor, when you're in the store, go and have a look. There are a lot of these short little legs in all sorts of different fashions. Pick something that's going to suit your personal aesthetic. I've gone for these today, but like I say, many other options available. Then what we're going to do on the inside of the crates is we're going to give it a little bit of personality and a little bit of zhuzh. So I'm going to use a wrapping paper today, but there's a lot of other options. So you could use something like a cork, or you can go and find contact paper in whatever pattern that you like. And what we're going to do is we're going to glue it on to the base of our box to give it a little bit of interest. Okay, then also just as a little bit of extra fun, I found a piece of wood that we can put onto the top of our side table, just to make it look a little bit finished. So I had this lying around, but what you can do is you can go and find yourself a piece of laminate pine shelving and you can use that, or even a floating shelf. Step 1 is going to be to attach my wrapping paper to the base of my bin. While I would normally use something like a paper seal glue or a Decoupage, I don't have any of that at hand today, so I'm actually going to use a bit of wood glue. I'm going to put my wood glue on the base of my drawer here, on the base of my box. I'm going to spread it out with a paintbrush so that I can get a nice even layer of glue along the bottom of the box. I'm going to make sure that I'm getting the edges in particular, and then we're going to start laying down our paper. Remember, we're using 2 of these boxes, so I've got to repeat this process on our second box. So now that our boxes have got the paper inside and they're looking fabulous, we're going to move to our next step where we actually attach our legs to the bottom of our boxes. And I'm going to be placing 4 legs right in the corners. So let's get these screwed on. So we've cleared the decks and now we need to attach the bottom box to the top box. Doing this using wood glue. There's not going to be a lot of upwards pressure on this structure, so wood glue is good enough. So you want to be quite liberal with the glue. You want to put quite a bit on there to make sure that it's nice and tight. And now one box goes on top of the other. Once you've got them nicely aligned, you're going to want to weigh it down a little bit. Just give the glue an hour or so to dry before we carry on with the top part of our project. Again, going to use the wood glue to get this done, and we're going to be very liberal. So we're going to use lots of glue to make sure that our top stays attached. Okay, my wood is going on now, and remember I'm using a piece of wood that I had lying around. But you can just as easily use a piece of laminate pine shelving, which you can easily get hold of and cut at your local hardware shop, or in fact even use a floating shelf because it's nicely edged already. And as you can see, this just sort of finishes our project off a little bit. We're going to let this dry, and then we're going to style it up so that you can see what we can do with this end table. So there we go. Doesn't this look stunning? We've styled it up, and I really hope that you're going to try this because it is such a versatile project. You can zhuzh it up any way that suits you. You can change the background, you can change the legs, you could even paint the boxes if you choose to do so. So it's really something that can match your personal aesthetic. And bonus, took us half an afternoon to do. So I hope that you're going to give this a try and show us what your project looks like. We'll be back again very soon with more DIYs, and I really hope that you enjoyed being with us today.
For more DIY solutions, visit Galma in-store or browse online.